Vilma, how's the food?
The food,
How's
because
the how's the
well,
champagne?
wow, it
Do you
was
have a
fun.
champagne?
Ah, yeah, you were able to take the champagne? Did you take?
I
Did you
saw
drink?
only wine.
No, we have the champagne.
Okay.
Okay, so we have already started. So as I told you from the beginning, for every procedure that we will do, not only now, but all the procedure that we are going to perform, first and foremost, you have to hand hygiene. You have to wash your hands or hand sanitize. So after hand sanitizing, you explain the procedure of what you are going to do to your patients. So for example, as we are going to do the blood testing for the blood sugar of this patient, explain what is the purpose of taking this blood sugar. So inform your patients or tell your patients that I came just to take your blood sugar testing. So because before giving your insulin, we wanted to know how much is your blood sugar right now. So this is how we are going to like to instruct, to inform our patient, to explain what we are going to do. So the next then, you have to prepare your equipment. What equipment do you need? The essential equipment that you needed. So when you started it, when you are going to start the procedure, you don't have to go back and forth. Remember that you will be alone. So just always remember that you will be alone in working. So in working, you have to collect everything. So it must be all at your hand. You don't run. You need a cotton, you have to run. You need a small band-aid, you have to run. So think about all your equipment before you start your procedure. So in preparing your equipment, think of what do you need. Number one, you need a glucometer, the testing device, the blood sugar device, that is glucometer. Secondly, you have to bring strips. Strips, there is the strip that you need to put your blood, a little amount blood on that. And the lancing device or a pen with a needle. So that is called a lancet or a lancing device. Alcohol swab. You must bring also a cotton with you or a gauze. If it's going to be like, a little bit of a bigger, or your patient wants a little something of your adhesive tape, a band-aid, you better bring one band-aid. Okay? So this is all what we are going to need. So explain the procedure. We have already explained. Then position your patient properly or comfortably. Like if the patient wanted to be sitting, so let them sit comfortably. If the patient prefers to be lying down, so let the patient be lying down. So turn on the meter and prepare at a strip as outlined in your owner's book. So there is a manufacturer's book. It depends on the manufacturer's book if it's the brand name of Accucheck or any other product. If it is the Accucheck, like what I mentioned in here, so this product, this Accucheck itself, it turns on automatically. When you turn it on, it will automatically indicate that it is ready. You have to ready to prick the blood. Okay? So it requires a blood now. So number 6, choose your spot. Which finger are you going to prick? So usually, the fingers that we are going to prick using the side. It is not in the middle pad. Okay? you have to take it on the side. Why on the side? Because it is less painful. Remember that. Not in the pad itself. You have to take it on the side. So wipe the finger with alcohol swab, then prepare the lancing device according to the user guide. Then launch your fingertip or other approved site to get a drop of blood. Then just click it and it will be pricked. So soon after that, insert it and it will indicate that it's time for you to put a drop of blood. So once you put a drop of blood, wipe your prick finger with the dry cotton. So touch and hold the test strip open to the drop until it is absorbed enough blood to begin the test. Wipe dry after. So now wait for the result to appear in the small screen. Automatically, in just how many seconds, it will appear, the result will appear in the small screen. So view your test result and take the proper steps if your blood sugar is high or low. So based on your healthcare professional's recommendation. Like for example, the doctor said, if it is 300 and above, that is the scaling. We are calling it the scaling order. Scale, it depends on, the doctor will just give you a scaling order. Like if the blood sugar is 200, give only 10 units of this medicine. If it is 300, give 30 units. Like this, there is a scaling. So you don't need to call the doctor. Doctor, it's 200. How many units shall I give? So there is an order of scaling order there. Okay? So discard the used lancet properly. If you are in the hospital, you will be having a sharp container. So discard properly dispose it in a sharp container. So if you are at home, so I don't know in a home now if they are providing also the small. We have a small box of yellow sharps container in our home care before in Emirates Friends. So I don't know now with other home cares if they are having the same. Okay, so the same thing, discard your or dispose your needle in the sharps container. You just don't discard it anywhere. Others might be pricked with that one if they are going to throw that garbage. So record the result, hold them in the meter's memory because most of this glucometer, there is a memory. So download it to an app or computer so you can review it and analyze them later. Okay? So this is how is it. So are you prepared to do this? Yes. Okay? So just think of all of this like what we have done now as in the steps and procedure. Just think of it as we are doing it. Imagine that we are doing it right now. Okay? So once I told you in our practical, it will be fun because you will be appreciating it more because you are going to do it actually. It is not only just like talking and talking like this. So it will be 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we will just do it like this. So it will be fun. It is exciting. Okay, all of my students are very, they are enjoying it. So from the hand hygiene, as I told you, we'll start with the hand hygiene, with the bed making, vital signs. What else there? What else we do? Body mechanics, positioning, transferring, lifting. What else? Now, the last one, we have the NGT feeding. We have first aid measure, how to wound dress the wound. how to apply pressure, how to apply the bandages, elastic bandages. And next, this one is the blood sugar. Okay, so it will be exciting. So now, this is the end of our lesson for today about diabetes, about management of medication. I'm not going to give you some quiz for this day because I'm going to complete it till we are going to finalize. Next time, we'll have the patient safety next week. So patient safety goals, if you want to check on the online, you have to refer with the JCIA, the Joint Commission International Patient Safety Goals or National Patient Safety Goals. International Patient Safety Goals, National Patient Safety Goals by Joint Commission International Accreditation, JCIA of US. Okay, so it will come out. But you will be taking only 6 from them. There are only 6 international patient safety goals. The 4, it will be under the health authority. So the total IPSG or patient safety goals are 10. 6 from the Joint Commission, that is the international standard, plus 4 from the standard of Department of Health Authority. So total of 10. So check for that, research for that, and that will be our assignment next week. Together with the nasogastric tube feeding, the PEG tube feeding. PEG tube is the percutaneous endoscopic gastrostomy feeding. So we have to just telling you, informing you that these are going to be the next. Colostomy care, what is that? Tracheostomy care, urinary incontinence care, what else? All those care. So we have to go through this. So when level 3 comes, we are ready for all this practical. Okay, what else is there? So done with our lessons. So go back to wrap up. So just to wrap up from the start. So what is medication? So what is medication and medication safety and the medication management? So what is the aim for giving the medication? The basics of the effective medication management. There are 3, don't forget it. What are those 3? The basics. Julius, it was you who answered that, right? It was you or in the other group? I cannot remember. Yeah, it was the 3. Number 1 is what? For the basics, the 3 basics, effective medication management. What are those 3? Make a list.
Make a list of documents and current
Make a list
medication.
and document all the current medication.
Yeah.
Okay, secondly.
Create a medication dispensary.
Okay, for the dispensing of medication. 3 is?
And the keep medication list updated.
Is updated. Okay, so those 3, they are the basics of effective medication management. So what do we aim for? So to protect what? We have 2 aims to have this effective medication management. What are those 2 aims? We aim to protect. We aim to protect patient from harm against medication error and technology error.
Technology error.
Okay? Human
Yeah.
error.
To avoid
Medication cause of human and the technology error. And to prevent adverse events.
adverse events.
Okay, so these are the two aims for having this effective management of medication. So what are medication for? Why do we use medication? What are the medication or the medicines? They are what? Medicines are what? They are compound. They are substance. What for?
Used to cure.
To cure, to treat.
To treat, yeah. And
Okay?
to prevent diseases.
And to prevent illnesses. And what are the types of medicine? How many types of medicine do we have?
There are 10 types of medicine.
There are 10. Okay, so what are those 10? You mentioned it all before, Julie.
Yeah. The liquid, the tablet, the capsules, topical medicines, the suppositories, drops, inhalers, injections, implant or
Okay.
patches, and the buccal or sublingual
tablets.
Okay, so we have 10. Okay, right, we have 10. So the 10 rights of drug administration, what are those rights? Yilma, help me, Yilma.
Okay, right patient. You can hear me?
Yes, good, clear.
Right patient, right drug or medication, right dose, right route, right time, right documentation, right drug approach and right to refuse, right drug interaction and evaluation,
Assessment,
right
yeah.
history,
And
or right assessment, right education.
Instruction. Okay, right. So these are the 10 rights. Okay, so when we give our medication, always remember the 10 rights. Is it the right patient? Is it the right dose? Is the right drug? Right time now? Right history? What else? Right approach, right interaction, assessment,
Right documentation, right
and
route,
what else? Instruction and education. Okay, so what are the two international unique identifier to identify your patient? What are the two identifiers to identify the right patient? In right patient, we need to not to tell the patient name, instead to ask, right? And use of identifiers, there are two.
Patient name and medical records.
Yes, that's good. The patient name and medical records. Okay, so there are two. With suppositories. So suppositories are to be swallowed, right or false? False, true or false?
Not to be swallowed.
not to be swallowed.
Okay, so my
False.
question is, suppositories are to be swallowed, true or false?
False.
False, not to be swallowed.
Be swallowed.
Okay, so clear, not to be swallowed. So in diabetes patient, what are those three in managing diabetic patient? What do we do to our to the patients? What are the three ways of managing diabetic patients? There are three. What shall we do to our patients to manage their diabetes?
Preparing healthy food for the patient.
Yes, good. Yeah,
Physical
Managing the
activity.
patient, you mean?
physical activity and exercise, and
Physical exercise and
Regular
regular
intake
intake
of
of medication.
regular intake of medication. So there are 3 in managing diabetic patients.
Patients.
So what else? Diabetic management. What else is here? Diabetic management. So the procedure. So you know now the steps in checking the blood sugar of the patient. What is the what do we use for checking the blood sugar of the patient? What device do
Glucometer.
glucometer? Okay, so that is the right word. The layman term is blood sugar test. So
Came
that
from the
is the
glucose.
glucometer testing device. What else there? So always remember when performing any procedure. So number 1, what we will do is
Hand wash.
hand washing.
Wash.
Second is
Prepare the equipment.
Equipment. No,
prepare the
explain the
equipment,
procedure.
or you have to explain
Explain the
first.
procedure
yeah.
to the patient.
Explain the
Explain the
procedure.
procedure to the patient.
Yes, we have to explain procedure to the patient. And the next is
The
Prepare
position,
your
patient,
equipment.
accountability.
prepare.
Prepare the equipment.
Prepare the patient or prepare the equipment.
Prepare your equipment.
So we have to gather, we have to collect first our equipment.
Prepare equipment, ma'am.
Okay, so we have to prepare the equipment. And then once the equipment is already prepared, that's the time you start your glucometer. Then find out, you select the finger, where are you going to prick the patient? Where is supposed to be in the finger you are going to prick?
The side one.
Only on the side. Okay, you can prick also in the pad. We are calling it in the finger pad, but it is more painful.
It's hurt this one, this side, ma'am, in the middle.
This is what I'm saying to you now. What I'm telling is, they advise us not to, but you can do it. You can do it in the middle, but it is advisable or preferable to do it on the sides. It is less painful according to them. Okay,
Because
you can do it. Why not? But the patient doesn't know it. But but we know it, that it is painful, so better not to do it. Okay, because you are going to hurt your patient. So just do the right thing. Okay, just do the right thing. So what else there? What else there? So once we already prick, so we have the
choose the
strip.
spot.
Yeah, so the spot where you can put, you have to choose the spot, that is the finger. So once we have the spot, you ready the lancet, and you prick the spot, and then ready for the blood strip. So you can be able to get enough blood for that, and automatically insert it. And so some of those you will not insert it. So once you insert the blood strip, only at the tip, you just drop the blood, and that's all. And in just few seconds, it will appear the result. Okay.
Ma'am, I have some question about that one. Which part, example, which part of the finger is mostly bloody?
Bloody?
Yeah, it's more bloods.
Yes. Here in the ring finger and on the middle. Usually these are the one we are using. The ring and the middle.
The middle. Because mostly if you did not know mistaken, if you use this, the little one, I think it's gonna be hurt more.
So far as I could remember, I think we did not use the little one.
Just only the two.
So,
Mostly the
No, yeah.
The big,
Usually, it is in the middle and in the ring finger. These two.
okay.
Yeah. You
Most,
can use anywhere of this, blood will
Mhm.
just come out from here. They are peripheral, okay? But
Okay.
mostly
Mostly
we can
blood
use
here.
this one as preferred or as
Okay.
suggested, okay? So the
Copy.
ring and the middle finger, okay?
Noted.
Either both, I mean the left and the right. It doesn't matter which one. And if you are going to prick today, you don't prick in the same side. You go with another finger
Alternate.
today. Alternate. It will be painful, you know. So left today is left and tomorrow you take in the other side. Just like make it a record also. Actually, there is a record. It is something like, that is for the insulin. So there is a zigzag so that you will not miss where did you prick today. Where did you give the insulin today? So to this right, just like a zigzag, you give it to this side and then to the left, then closer and closer and closer and then going out again, something like that. There is diabetic insulin something, the document, just to avoid, like for your patients to have it as in one next to another.
Mhm.
So we have to, to protect also the patients, it will be like so painful for the patients for every day. So it will be painful. So who came late today? Who came late, Jen?
Me. Me
No,
also,
I was
ma'am.
I was on the bus, but no video, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jennifer came late, right, Jennifer?
I didn't came late, ma'am, but I was here only listening. I didn't open my video because I was still on
Okay.
the yeah.
I'm the
Okay.
one late, ma'am.
So Romelda is the one who came late.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So anyway, congratulations all of you. You had a good job. You did a good job with your, performance and your quizzes and your final exams. So congratulations all. I think it was Teresa's writing,
Thank
right,
you.
Teresa? The small
Yes,
writing.
ma'am.
Is it for Teresa? Yes, for Teresa. You gave me a hard time, Teresa, huh?
I know, it's not mine. It's not mine, mom.
Maybe
It's
It's
my
Jennifer, ma'am. It's Jennifer.
Jennifer.
the
Yes,
small
Jennifer.
one, small
Ah,
letter.
The small
Yeah,
but
it's for
letter.
anyway,
Jennifer.
it doesn't matter because I zoomed it. I just made
Uh,
it more.
I'm so sorry for that, ma'am.
It's okay. So anyway, it was done. It was a good result. So your performances are good. So just carry on. Okay.
Continue.
I heard Romelda. Romelda, you have somebody from Mafra Hospital? Anybody
From,
from, no?
no, ma'am.
No, not Romelda. There is somebody who told me that they knew me from Mafra, somebody. So I thought,
Mafra.
yeah.
In the nut, ma'am.
In the nut. My daughter is in the nut.
I have a friend working in the nut. But
Okay.
I know she knows you.
In the nut.
Maricel. Maricel.
Maricel who?
Maricel Benavides.
Maricel Benavides. Maricel came from where?
From the nut. Before,
Before she came from where? Maricel.
I don't remember, ma'am.
Maricel. But the name
Yeah.
rings something to me. Maricel.
Ma'am, I already
Huh?
send the attendance in the group chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. So you
And I
are
already,
very,
and
yeah,
I already resend again to
lovely, Lubella.
Miss Bella. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That's good.
Yeah. Done.
Okay. So the nut. My daughter is in the nut. Where is she in the nut?
In OT.
In Maricel.
Yes. In
In
Alnur before or
Alnur. Jasna
I
is
don't.
in OT. Jasna was with me in Emerage
Yeah.
Friend. Jasna?
Yes. Jasna is she's the head nurse, or I don't know,
Yes.
but she's in the head
Yeah.
in
So she
yeah.
was